Hello everyone, welcome back. Been 6 months, just waiting for your questions, and so I was just waiting for the right time to make a video, and answering all your questions in one video, kind of. Although I have planned now, seeing your questions, that I'll be making 4-5 videos probably in the coming months to help you go through, the whole process of this this whole process of the journey, going into entrance exam, and I hope I'll be able to do justice to that. Just one thing I want to cover briefly before starting the TISS process is that many people have asked me regarding medical officer exam, right? So I just wanted to tell that I have given only one medical officer dental exam, and that too in 2019, big January. And that time I just made a few videos covering the question, mind-based question, because we were not given the question papers. So I just covered the mind-based questions which have come up, and that was in Punjab. So many people have asked me that can a BDS person give medical officer exams? See, I've told in previous video also that it depends from state to state. It varies, and many state do allow PDS or MDS candidates to give MO exam, and many don't. So it depends on state to state. So also I've tried and I'm trying to gather some questions, some details on the medical officer exam happening, kind of scheduled or happening. So probably I'll be covering a good amount of that in coming months. But what I need from you people is that just jot down the important things you want to know about that particular exam, because I'm trying my level best to gather information. But if your questions will be very specific, I'll be able to gather good information about that. So jot down your questions in the comment section, what you want to ask, and I'll definitely answer that. So yeah, coming back to the question of testnet, it is heads on, it is happening, and kind of on very scheduled time. The dates have been released. The forms have started from 3rd of December till 15th of Jan is the last date, and online, right? And the exam is going to happen on 20th of Feb. You must be knowing, all of you must be knowing that, okay? And do not wait for the last moment to fill the form. Fill the form right now, okay? It'll be easier. Uh, so I'll be giving you a brief about the process, and what is happening this year. The process have changed slightly, and they've changed it for good, because they are kind of screening more this time. So process have become tough. You have to prepare, nicely, and all the very best for that. So I'll just brief you through the process. First testnet is happening on 20th of Feb, and in testnet they're covering again the same things, GK, the Quant and reasoning and English. This is the same, right? And there will be no negative marking, and 30% of weightage of testnet will be added in the total final selection. And this has to be given by everyone, be it HROD courses or be it any other course. Second thing which is happening is, this time the they have divided the further process into two sub parts. One is for the HRODCL courses and one is for the other courses. HRODCL, the person wants, for example, I've filled HRODCL, and I've got through TISSNet. So now I have to give TISSMAT, okay, which will be a 45 minutes test and covering almost 50 marks and 40% weightage in the net final, final score. So TISSMAT will be given by me, and if I kind of get through TISSMAT, then I'll give TISS online personal interview. This is the third stage they've added. This will again be online, so online personal interview. This I'll give, and this will cover 30% weightage. So starting from the first, TISSNet 30%, TISSMAT 40%, TISS OPI 30%, 30, 40, 30 weightage will be there. Then talking of the other courses, for example, if I filled any other course, let's say any public health course, I'll be giving TISS net, right? 30% weightage. Then I have to give another exam, which is TISS PAT. Okay, this is program aptitude test. And let me tell you one thing, that for example, if you have filled three courses while choosing for the options, right? While filling the form, if you have filled three courses, you have to give three TISS PAT. One TISS PAT is for 45 minutes. So if you have filled two courses, you will give 45 minutes, two TISS PAT questions. I mean, two TISS PAT exams. And if it is three courses, then you have to give, and three, you have basically cleared the cutoff of all the three in TISSNet, then you will give three TISS PAT. Got my point? So, and then you will go on for TISS OPI again. So TISSNet, TISS PAT, and TISS OPI. In TISS OPI, after clearing that, you will be handed over your final scores, and the cutoff will remain the same: 30, 40, 30. TISSNet 30, is PAT 40, and then OPI 30%. So I hope it makes sense, and I've clarified your doubts regarding that. So yeah, so this is the basic thing. This is the basic process which is happening. It's very simple. If any doubt remains, do let me know. Yeah. So then one question which comes up is, where have you started preparing from? First thing I want to tell you, for any exam preparation, is previous year question papers. So first pick the previous year question papers and start analyzing what is happening. Then only you'll be able to gauge the exam, kind of exam pattern, and you'll be able to prepare well. See through the previous year question papers. That's my only advice, probably. Uh, then one thing which comes up is that where have you prepared your GK, your Quant, and your English from? So I'll just tell you in brief what I did. I will not, let you know. I'll not tell you that you have to do the same thing. I cannot assure you that doing the same things will, get you a seat, because that what I did was 2 years ago. Okay, so that might or might not help you, but I'll just brief you what I did, because I've been, questioned many times regarding this. So I'll be telling you. So for GK, uh, uh, I had a good hold on the static GK, right? Geography, static history, and static polity. I've read already by the time I filled TISSNet form. Uh, so when I filled the TISSNet form, I was only doubtful about my dynamic portion. So for the dynamic or the current GK, I did. There was one video series by Dr. Gaurav Garg on Study IQ. So I followed that 200 best questions, and I did that thoroughly, like from the previous year December till January. The my exam was on January 2019. So I did that, and almost 12, 13 months. And it was not just 200 question. The He used to give another four, for one slide he used to give 5 6 more information points. So I used to note them, and I did it very thoroughly. um, so I cannot emphasize on the point that no matter how many sources you refer, first of all, I want to tell you one thing: refer only one good source. Do not refer many sources. That's the only opinion and the most important opinion anyone can give you. Whatever you are doing, just stick to that. Okay, that might or might not. First you need to, kind of do an analysis of whether that source is covering everything. If that source is covering, kind of seemingly covering everything, then do it thoroughly. Do not just go on, wandering for different sources. That won't help you. So stick to one source, one good source, and do it very thoroughly, because you need to remember. In the exam, you won't remember otherwise. Okay, I did the questions very thoroughly. I kind of revised all the videos, like I've written them, and I've revised probably 4 or 5 times. I've revised every question, and there were around, like, you can count how many questions will be there, like some thousands. So you need to do it very thoroughly. Okay, and for quant and reasoning, I did very, kind of random videos on YouTube. and some books. So I don't think I'll be able to guide you on that particular thing. And I think my friend Akhil, his channel is all sorted, and you've covered it very nicely, very nicely. All the, how to prepare for GK. In fact, he's made a video on very latest video on how to cover GK, and you've provided some good books also, so you can refer them, and it's an absolute, awesome advice to follow. I will tell you, because he himself cracked many exams, and he is doing HR right now in TISS. So yeah, so he's giving valuable advice to follow that. Also, English is kind of easy, but if you think you will not be able to cover that, so you can refer some good videos on YouTube for English from various channels. And I think Akhil have covered them. If you could not find anything regarding that, do let me know. I'll cover that. Okay. And yeah, so one more thing, the previous year question paper or video also is uploaded by Akhil already. So I guess that will cover more or less your doubts. And if any further doubt left, kindly let me know. Uh, yeah, so uh, more or less, these are the questions which have been asked to me, and some things more which have been asked to me are regarding my course. I'm doing MHA, Hospital Administration, and I'm in second year. And I've been asked that, like many people ask me regarding placements. Uh, so right now, just want to tell you that placements are amazing. Test placements are good, believe me. And you just need to, for now, just focus on your preparation. Just get in once, and then you'll be able to, see how things happen. And but rest assured, they are good. Okay. Uh, Regarding HR course, see, I have made previous video regarding health system study courses, and so I mean, I have been questioned that can you just tell us about HR course? I've already told you about Akhil. He make very good videos for the HR specific courses, and in fact, we are gonna come up with a collab shortly regarding that. And I hope that collab will, kind of answer your questions or queries. And if you want to compare between different courses, like between HR and kind of different courses, and which course do you want us to cover specifically? So let us know. We'll cover that course. And yeah, so kind of these are the questions which have been covered, which have been asked to me. Also, I've been asked a lot about that we are just 2 months, away from exam. Can we clear it? Is it very difficult? All sort of questions. Same. So I just want to tell you one thing. Anything is achievable if you put in 100% of your efforts, okay, and you plan well. So right now you need to stick on your sources, you need to plan well, and you need to put your 100%. Any exam can be cracked, and it's not unachievable. Let me tell you, everyone have done it in past, and you can definitely do it in, now. Just need a good amount of hard work. That's all I want to say. Okay, it's very much achievable. Many asked me regarding whether we can change the program or the course later. No, you cannot change it. You have to fill in the choices right now. Three choices you can fill, and also a word of caution for many who are not very sure about the choices. Be very sure of what you are filling, because later on you won't be able to change it. And this time this pat has been included, and we are not very sure of what the pattern, what the kind of exam it's going to be. So it will be difficult for you probably if you fill some choices which you are not very sure of, and later on they might put you in trouble because you will not be able to justify why you have done that. So think through it, okay? Before filling any choice, think through it why you want to do that. Because that, in fact, if not dispatched, that question might come up in the interview, right? So why have you filled such choice? That do comes up. So also I'll be making very specific videos on the TISS uh, online personal interview when they appear, because for them preparation is very different as compared to testnet, because in testnet you have to have a holistic vision. For TISS and TISS kind of online personal interview, the preparation will be kind of very different, specifically talking of health courses, so or probably many other courses. So preparation is very different. So right now, just focus on testnet and the advice which has been given. And some people also ask me regarding like we've done BDS. Can we just do this? This question already I have covered in my previous video, although, but just want to tell you that definitely if you like, for me, I have done BDS, and I did not want to pursue my clinical career ahead. So hence I changed it. So it depends on your personal opinion again. I've covered this in last video that your opinion matters. Okay. Be it if you want to go for clinical practice, it's good. If you want to go for a master's course, it's good. I mean, it's your personal opinion, okay? So I've already covered this in my last video. Please go and watch it. If you have any further question on the health system courses specifically, please go and watch that. Yeah, so that is all. And this is my last piece of advice: is work hard. Any question about any course, do let me know. Do notify me in the comment section below. I read all your questions. And uh, many have asked me regarding personal contacting me. So see, I also have time constraints sometimes, and I'm not very much able to take up your questions there. All the question I answer it very, genuinely what I feel, like I'm talking to you in person. So I answer them like that only. So it won't make a big difference if you actually contact me personally, or if you write the question in the comment section and I make a video further on that. So it's all the same. And do mention in the comment section below if you have any further doubt. I'll make sure that I'll make a video shortly, because I'm preparing 2-3 videos in the coming weeks. So I hope I'll be able to answer all your questions and doubts. And all the very best for your preparation. I really hope that you go through and make through it. Yeah. All the very best. Bye. And do subscribe and like my channel if you want any further videos on the same topics, and any further topics also you want to cover, ask me to cover. So I will definitely cover them. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Take care.